This is Ryan Randolph. I'm the creator of Ytown, a blog dedicated to helping today's guys develop true masculine power through dating advice, spirituality, and self-improvement. And here's my blog. I've gotten a lot of great feedback about the design. A lot of people love it, love the colors, love the energy, love the original idea. And a lot of them ask me, how did you create it? Did you do it yourself? Did you have someone help you? And so today I'm going to give you guys a behind-the-scenes look at how I started my blog and how I created this design. So to begin with, I started blogging back in November of 2005 with just a free blogger account. I had a blog named Reframed and just used it as a journal. Created some posts about just my realizations and experiences, and it was fun. I probably had a couple hundred readers over the course of a year or so, but it was a good time. And then I decided to redesign my blog. I named it De-Wussified: The Path to Masculine Power, and changed the design, changed the colors. I started marketing, article marketing, linking to other bloggers, networking, and started to gain some momentum. I got a little bit popular in the seduction and pickup community, and it was a lot of fun, and I started getting a lot of readers, so it was a good time. The colors, black and yellow, kind of reflected my energy at the time, which was a little bit darker and a little bit angry and frustrated. And those of you that are familiar with chakras, the yellow chakra is the source of personal power. And if it's unbalanced, it can turn into anger or frustration, and so that's a little bit reflected in this blog. So anyway, that's where I was, and not too long after that, I found Ideagasm's Chakras program, and it's a set of meditations to balance your chakras, which are energy centers in your body. And I did those almost every night for, like at least 6 months, and it started to change my energy, my vibrations, my thought patterns, and also during that time, I was in the Ideagasm's customer-only forum, where I met a lot of other former pickup artists turned spiritual warriors, and it was really awesome. It was like my mastermind group. And there's so many high-vibing people in there. It was great. So many things that I learned. It was truly incredible. That alone was worth more than any product I've ever bought. Just that forum access. And there's even some women in this forum that come to either find spiritual advanced guys or to just improve their own relationship that they have. So, after being in the forum for a while, my vibrations and energy was raised so much that when I look back at my blog, it was just so dark, and I just couldn't write anymore. I couldn't write on it. I didn't resonate. It didn't feel like my blog anymore. It felt like someone else's blog. And so I started asking myself, I think, I need a new design. I want to create something better energy. And so one night after meditating, I had this burst of inspiration. So I grabbed my notebook and I sketched out this drawing of what I called Ytown. I had a little temple, a bridge, some water, an oak tree, and I was pretty happy. So that was the birth of the idea, and within that month I created a document designing guidelines for the design of the site, because I'm not really good at Photoshop, so I wanted to outsource it. So I wrote up a little background on what I wanted the blog to be like. I wrote the scope of work. The concept would be taking a journey to Ytown. And so the site layout was inspired by Earthling WordPress theme, which I really like because it kind of just put you right there in the nature. You had the ground on the side, you had the grass. It looked really cool, so that inspired me a lot. And I started pulling from other places as well. Here is the layout I envisioned. The sky would change colors, the sun, a temple, a forest, a river, bridge, tree, and then this is how the posts would look and the sidebar. And of course there's my sketch again. And so for each element I found examples on other sites, and I wanted the forest to look like this, the bridge to look like this, the rocks, the water, the tree would be an oak tree, of course, the grass, the sky, the sun, the moon. I really wanted that majestic look. I really like that. And the temple, I wanted to be an Asian style temple. And of course the ground, I wanted to keep that profiled slice, like, you know, that put the reader right there. So then the treasure chest border, I wanted to have a border around each post, so it'd be like a stone enclosed post. And I wanted to put the chakra symbols in there somewhere as well. And so I got those from a friend on deviantart.com, and that's what I provided that document to a company that I found on Elance in Argentina. And I sent it to them, and I started the project for about $500. And the first sketch they sent back was this, and I was really impressed. I liked the design so far. I sent it back with a few corrections, straightened it out, added some more forest, and they sent it back. Oh, and I also added, I wanted to add a little building and a little hut as well. So they sent it back with those added, and then they started the graphic design, which I thought was, you know, incredible. And it progressed, you know, added the rest of the elements. I wanted to add birds in these various areas, and we added the name and the birds, and added mosaics on the side so it could stretch to fit the screen no matter what the resolution the user was viewing it at. And I sent them this. I wanted to create a post border that was entangled by roots, and they sent me back this. I wasn't really too happy with the design, so I took the chakras out, and I wanted to look more like the stone. And I sent them this little mock-up with the chakras out here and the stone, and they sent me back this, which I liked, but it was just a little too boring. So I requested that they crack the stone and make the roots more powerful looking, and they sent me this, which was really cool but a little bit too far. So I asked that they lessen the cracks in these areas, and which they did. And they sent me back this, which was really good. Just I wanted to make a few corrections, just line up the bridge here, fix some things there, and make the post smaller. And they sent me back the final design, which I loved, and we agreed on that. And after about 4 months working with them, I outsourced it to another company to change into a theme, which took about a week or two. And after that, we launched it into this design that you guys see right now. And all in all, from idea to blog launch, it took about 9 months. So I had a great time, and Hope you guys enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look on Ytown.